I'm going to try to keep this quick. I know most people don't have much of an attention span nowadays. I've been really upset watching the coverage and how the Harris campaign is mishandling what should be a slam dunk win in the election next week. I was one of the top analysts on Wall Street for 20 years. I do not live my life like a horse with blinders. I've actually walked more than 12,000 miles around the world by myself across 47 states in the US and 94 countries around the world on 6 continents. And I pay close attention to what is going on politically in the United States. And I just feel that the campaign is missing a lot of talking points that could make a difference between winning and losing. Hopefully between now and Tuesday, someone from the campaign can latch onto a few of these talking points that I will highlight in this 4-minute video. As far as the pro-life crowd goes, I don't understand that argument at all. I work 6 months out of the year doing humanitarian work in Colombia. We have 2 million children living in squalor in Colombia, 2 million children. In India, it's 100 million. I would like to know what the pro-life people have done for any of those children in the last 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Not very much. Apparently they only care about the life of a child before it's born, and then once it's born they don't really give a shit about the child. The claims that Harris will not be as good for the economy as Trump is bullshit. If you saw the economic data that came out today, most of the countries in the world would kill to trade places with the United States economy right now. The inflation rate is one of the lowest in the world at 3%. The stock market is at an all-time high. Unemployment is at 4%. And the debt level, which is concerning, is not as bad as people make it out to be. You have to look at what the debt is per capita, and you also have to look at what the debt is as a percentage of GDP. And if you don't know what GDP is or debt per capita is, you probably should not be voting in this election. Donald Trump is preying on a very large base of people who never went to university, have not been paying close attention, or they're paying attention to Fox News, and or have poor analytical skills or a bias. The immigration situation, I'm sure Harris will do just fine on. There was a plan on the table, but Trump rejected it a few months back because he wanted to run on this problem and did not want it solved before the election. I believe it was last year that he squashed that bipartisan bill that was on the table waiting to be signed. As I mentioned, I've been around the block a few times. He is one of the most disgusting human beings on the face of the earth. He dodged the draft, he evades taxes, the sexual assaults, the pathological lying, the narcissism. I can go on and on and on. I don't understand how anyone could support him. He doesn't deserve credit for anything that went right during the 4 years he was in office. But he deserves a lot of blame for everything that went wrong when he was in office. He is playing his supporters like a violin, playing them for the fools that they are. Most of them are fools, and when I say fools, I mean they are just not paying attention, and or they are naive, and or they are watching Fox News or some propaganda channel that tells them everything that they want to hear. That is the problem in this country right now. The left, people on the left watch CNN, MSNBC. Those channels are preaching to the choir, and then you have the same thing on the other side. So everybody is fixated in their views, and nobody is open-minded to moving to the other side, which is what the people on the right should be doing in the next few days. Again, I'm going to cut this short here. Hopefully someone can share this with someone who has a bigger following. Thanks.